So I was working with Donna Pace and the De Bono method of working with the 6 colored hats. And basically what the exercise was I have created a business in my mind that is what I will be doing in the future. So for me, it's a fairly embryonic idea. And so I pitched my idea to the group, and Donna was leading it. And that, in fact, puts her in the position of the blue hat, which I'll explain in a second. And so I told my story, and then the group was giving me green hats. And a green hat is solutions. So I had questions, they gave solutions, they gave wisdom, they gave it's idea generation, possibilities. And they also were giving me yellow hats, which is positivity, like, yes, I think this can work because. Always because, not just I liked it, but because. And so I was getting very specific, concrete feedback on my idea from an amazing range of professionals. And what was incredible about the De Bono colored hat technique was, in my experience, this is parallel to brainstorming. But in brainstorming, everybody throws in feedback, they gut reactions, something they thought of, and it's a big mix and becomes confusing and overwhelming, and you can't keep track of it all. But this was structured, so Donna was extremely clear. Okay, everybody, we're gonna give Merie a red hat moment. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Everybody says. So I get the impression, yeah, most of the people liked it. And they honestly liked it, because I could feel from them they were being genuine. Okay, now we're going to do some green hat. She needs some solutions. She had some areas where she was unclear. And then the specialists in their own field brought their own insights. And suddenly I had concrete, interesting points. The thing that we did not do with me, and would have just been fascinating, but we didn't get to it, is the black hat. And the thing that is powerful about the black hat is that it is the risks and the cautions. But it is never negative, it's never toxic, it's never like, well, that's not gonna work. It's never a put down. It's always, well, one risk I see could happen is that your target audience isn't reached by your method. Something really constructive. And when it's over, you know how people felt about it. You have some concrete things. Oh, the one thing I didn't mention was the white hat, which is facts, but it's information gathering. It's true points that are useful.
In your case?
In my case, I got a few white hats. Let me think. Well, Kim told me that she had some information on a parallel thing. My interest was helping youths find their true calling, find their joy, find an important purpose in their life in terms of their careers, what they will do when they grow up. And Kim had some information on a parallel endeavor that she was willing to give me. And then Jesus gave me a really interesting thing that he had been called on. How do we speak to Generation Net? Meaning there is a need for people to speak to the next generations and to know how to communicate with them, to help them hear and to bridge a gap. So anyway, very, very concrete and useful white hat information. Anyway, I say thank you to Donna.
Blue hat.
Ah, the blue hat. Okay, so Donna had the blue hat. And it's like she said it was like the conductor. It's the person who leads the meeting. But also, it's the person who synthesizes the information. And a marvelous thing she said is, everybody who makes a comment, the comment has depth. And if we just skim the top, and we say, oh yeah, Jesus said something about, yeah, that made me feel good, we didn't actually get his point. And so she often would reiterate it and synthesize it and turn it into a white hat item so that it immediately becomes accessible. And also she kept track of the time, and well, that's actually a green hat item, so hold that thought, because right now we're in yellow hat. keeping it very, very clear for the person who is receiving.
Sounds like a really enriching experience.
It was an amazing, and actually I have to say that I've turned it around now, and I'm seeing people and I'm realizing, you know, that was a white hat, that was a red hat, and I also see things where, wow, I know how to handle what was commonly thought of as negative feedback in a completely different way now, because I will handle it as black hat information with respect, and that is a valuable tool to have.
I would say it's also a valuable tool to have in your new profession.
There you go. Thank you.